on a Dodge Challenger with 183,000.
That's right.
183,000. Honestly, that's gonna affect your deal a lot. I didn't even know you had a trade-in. How much do you make a month?
About 2,300.
Wait, you're telling me you're spending a third of your income for your car payment?
Car? What kind of car? Oh, I have a Hyundai or whatever. I'm like, oh, why don't you go buy a BMW and then come back?
What kind of car do you drive?
A BMW 24.
Okay, you got a payment on it or is it paid for?
Payment
What's the payment?
$734.
Ooh.
We're dealing with more financial delusions and buying cars we can't afford and not taking care of the cars that need to be paid off that we are negative equity in. We have people still living way above their means and buying cars just to impress people or even for a career, and credit card debt. That is what we're going to be discussing today. Welcome back to the Purely MJ Show. My name is MJ. In this channel, we discuss avoiding debt, financial literacy, and how to make better decisions through the lenses of other people's experiences. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please, for the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
How are you? This is Darren Giotto.
Hey, Darren, what's up?
I'm calling you because you sent me a message trying to get into a BMW or a Mercedes.
I drive currently a 2016 Dodge Challenger, and it has like 183,000 miles on it. I'm still owing like 21,000 on it. The interest rate's like 17 to 18% on it.
You still owe 21,000 on a Dodge Challenger with 183,000.
That's right.
183,000. Honestly, that's gonna affect your deal a lot. I didn't even know you had a trade-in. How much do you make a month?
About 2,300.
Wait, you're telling me you're spending a third of your income for your car payment?
Like a tough spot, I need a car quick, so I got rushed into that deal.
Even on a good day, if I gave you $5,000 for your car, you still owe me $20,000 plus. You're looking to be $15,000 upside down on that Challenger. That means you'd have to put that down plus the money down to get into the BMW. Honestly, that's not realistic. It's gonna be impossible with a 500 credit score and $200 down. Like, I have a Scion TC and I have a Toyota Camry. Very clean, one-owner vehicles, and they're reliable. So maybe we can get you into something like that.
But I really want that BMW for the pictures and everything like that. It's going to be a lot better.
I gotcha. I know you want a really nice car, but you're going to have to get your credit up first. Right now, all I can really realistically put you in is a cash car. You can have like a clean one that we can get you in for $4,700.
I might have to honestly do that choice. It wasn't the plan, but where's you guys located at?
We're in Largo, Florida.
Okay, yeah, I'm not too far from there. Even if I do, get a BMW, you're probably paying like $600 a month.
It's still a lot for how much you're going to be making. $2,000, $2,500 a month. You'd be putting yourself in a terrible situation.
I definitely appreciate the advice. I think I might go with that Scion TC.
I'll send you pictures of the Scion, and we're going to try to make that deal.
You know, he said she needs to get her credit up. I personally think credit needs to go up, income needs to go up, and just like the rationality, common sense also needs to go up. This is the problem, right? Is that people say financial education is important and they need to be taught at schools. I personally think even with that, and if they make that a requirement, people will still be making these type of decisions. Decisions that is based on desires, decisions that is based on wants, wanting things that we really do not deserve or should have. This is financial delusion. And this type of delusion is not normal. Financial education seems nice. If everybody got that, you were still dealing with an advertising and a marketing industrial complex where they send you thousands and thousands of videos every single day marketed to you through your searches, through your social media feed, you keeping up with the Jonases, you keeping up with your friends. This is diabolical. To be paying $21,000 for a Challenger with 183,000 miles, owing still 21, at 17% shows you that there's no common sense anymore. This is the death of common sense. What happens when you owe somebody money, right, like this, is that you start to filter your decisions through fear. Because you are in a high negative equity, right, and you owe a lot, you think that I'm paying too much for a car that's not worth what it's worth. But you got yourself in that position. Or to jump from this to a Beamer or Mercedes, financial stupidity, point blank period. Point blank period.
Every new agent should go out there and buy that brand new BMW or Mercedes that they cannot afford. When I interview people, I'm like, do you live with somebody? Okay, who is it? Oh, it's my husband. Do you need to work? No, but I just love to help people. I'm like, oh God. Do you have a car? What kind of car? Oh, I have a Hyundai or whatever. I'm like, oh, why don't you go buy a BMW and then come back? When you buy that new BMW and you got an $800,000 payment every month, you're going to be grinding just that much harder to make sure that you can make that payment. And that's a kind of agent that's going to make it.
That is the dumbest take we have ever reacted to on this channel. This advice is so catastrophic and so destructive to any young person that is coming into real estate or any sales job. Because what happens is, instead of teaching the person how to be articulate, sales tactics, how to be more convincing, what you need to do to invoke certain triggers for you to get this person to react so then you can sell them on something, right? What happened to honesty? What happened to integrity? Teaching these things in sales. But no, why don't, I'm already insecure and I really am not the best salesperson. Let me just give the young person that's coming in and give them this type of advice. This advice is going to ruin people, right? Because what happens if they get a $1,200 car payment on a BMW or a Mercedes or a Porsche and they can't sell? And you already know right now in today's market bubble, real estate bubble, that people are not selling because they have good interest rates, and people are not also buying because the interest rates are too high. What happens? This is the reason why you shouldn't really be getting too much advice from people that really philosophically don't make sense. Like, this is the poster girl, or this is the poster image for live above your means, keeping up with the Joneses, put on a facade. And this also is not self-critical. People are not self-analyzing themselves. They will take this advice, listen to this lady because she probably has, years in the game, and somebody that's just starting is gonna listen to this and be like, maybe that's how she gets sales. But the day is honestly not to take financial advices from people that will tell you to get into a debt through liabilities. That's already a toxic sign.
Us, what you drive right now and what the payment is.
I'm in a Tesla Model Y. I think my payment's $450 a month.
What year is the Tesla?
2024. Just got it last year.
Nice whip. Big Tesla fan. Okay, so you got it last year. Was it used or new?
It was new. I leased it.
Oh, it's a lease at $450 a month. So at the end of this lease, what happens?
Probably going to get a new Tesla.
With payments?
Yeah.
What's the lease agreement?
It's 3 years, so 36 months. Afterwards, there's no option to renew the lease. It's just
But
you get
that-
the car back
you
and it
give
goes
it
into
back.
their fleet.
Okay, have you done the math on this?
I think I did when I first got the car.
I kind of want to, can we do it live? This will be really fun for me. Okay, 450, 36 months. So you're paying $16,000
Easy math.
to basically rent the car from Tesla.
Yeah.
What kind of car do you drive?
A BMW 24.
Okay, you got a payment on it or is it paid for?
Payment
What's the payment?
$734.
Ooh,
I know.
that's up there. Do you know like the interest rate? How many years?
And the interest rate is like 3.99. Yeah. I've recently thought about selling it
Oh, really? When'd you get it?
a year ago.
Wow. When did the regrets sit in? We're like, I got to get rid of this thing.
Within a few months, I'm close to retirement and I'm not ready.
So you're like, okay, I could have used this money to invest and set myself up, but now it's setting me back.
I'll pay off debt.
What's the other debt?
Credit card. I owe on my house. Think that's it.
Are you underwater on this car at this point?
Yeah.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a 2025 Ford Expedition.
That sounds expensive.
It is
Do
expensive.
you remember the total cost of this
it
car?
was $80,000.
Did that feel like a good decision?
It does, because I paid cash for it.
Whoa. Okay.
I paid cash and I
buried the lead. Were they confused at the dealership?
yes, and he actually was trying to convince me to make payments on it, and he said that it would be $2,100 a month for a car payment, and I said, "Who does that?" And he goes, "My car payment's $2,100," and I looked at my husband and I was like,
He just insulted the sales guy.
"Yeah, I did."
And then the finance office is like, you're not going to let her pay cash. She's not leaving here without payment.
They absolutely were mad at
But they don't make money off of
They
cars. They make money off of
No, they
financing.
don't.
Gotcha. And you're like,
The first girl is getting robbed at the end of the day, right? She's basically renting a high premium Tesla, a brand new Tesla, and she's paying $16,000 for a 3-year lease. At the end of the day, this is what I say always on this channel. If you don't make that much, or you work a 9 to 5 and you have other responsibilities, a lease is the worst decision you can make. Like I said again, and I'm going to stand on this. Lease is for people that barely scratches their finances, and they can lose $16,000 in 3 years because they make so much money. But these people, we love them because you know why? She's going to eat up all the depreciation. Somebody that is financially savvy, financially smart is going to come in and take that Tesla because it's a good deal for that person. That person ate up all the depreciation, right? And on top of that is you are going to be constantly in this cycle of renting, no ownership, all right? We don't own anything, but we pay high premiums for it. If that's not slavery, comment down below what is, because I don't know what is. You have the elderly woman close to retirement age, but still making the decisions of getting into liabilities and paying high premiums for a BMW, a depreciating liability, all right, and not having anything to show for it for retirement. And a couple episodes in this channel, we talked about a 65-year-old that is in that same predicament, right? I look at it as like from the beginning, when you're 20 years old all the way to 30, you can make all the bad financial decisions. At 30, you really do have to wake up and say, hey, something has to change. 30, your mindset starts to grow. You're like, I need to accumulate wealth. What can I do to get ahead? Because I don't want to be like this.
30 years old, I'm on a journey to financial freedom, and right now I have an update. I have officially paid off 2 of my credit cards, so I officially have no balance on my credit cards. Very excited. My next step is to pay off my car note. I have about $2,800 left, so I'm going to do that this week, and I'll give you guys an update. I also paid off some old debt I owed from a couple banks. That was about $2,000 that I paid. The next thing I'm going to do is pay 3 things I have in collections, one for $77, one for $230, and then one for roughly $11.50. So these are the things I'm doing to get my finances together, grow my wealth, and to become financially free. I'll be paying my car note off this week, so I will make sure I give you guys an update. I'm very excited to have no car note and to free up a lot of money. These are the things I'm doing to build my wealth, become financially free, become financially more literate.
Shout out to this girl. Congratulations once again. I will link all the people that I react to down below in the description. Shout out to her. I'm so proud of her. And at the end of the day, like I just said in the last clip, that like at 30, your mindset has to change. You cannot be 60, 70 years old still making the mistakes of a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old. And if you are in this position, it doesn't matter what age you are. You're still breathing, you're still alive. And I like to motivate people to live the best lives they can financially and to, make good decisions, because life is already hard. You don't want to be broke all the time and tired every day. You know what I'm saying? Working the wheel, running the wheel for somebody else's wealth, somebody else's richness. You got to invest in yourself. Shout out to this girl. One advice I would give her is obviously ask for a pay for deletion when she is going to pay the collections, because you don't want it to be in your credit profile and you paid it off. If all your friends have bad financial habits, you're going to be in that same situation. You are the average of who you hang around with. So if you hang around with a bunch of people that are making bad decisions, have bad financial habits, you're going to be in that. Start hanging around with like-minded people. Start reading. We live in a world where everything is digital now. Pick up a book, read, invest in yourself, make good decisions. With that all being said, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers before the end of December. I think we could reach that goal. I have so much hope in you guys. Leave your comments down below. And with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Be good, do good. Peace.